In this video, we're going to be looking at the combination widget Contact, and you'll find it here under Combinations Contact. Now, even though this is a widget, let me add it here. It's not a contact form. It's not like enter your name and email address and send them something. It's not a contact form. This is more of a widget that contains everything you'd need to create a contact page, where you're basically just laying out all the information for them. So keep that in mind. It's really straightforward. It really shouldn't be just dropped on like, we have this, let me just preview it here. We have, say, this page being built, and it's got our icons to our, our social stuff, and it's got a menu. It would probably be better, not probably, it's best implemented if it went to its own page where it'd really be a contact page, and you could put what you'd have. You can definitely give it a title, and in here a description, or for that matter, a map, picture of a map, their phone number, website address, all that good stuff. So it really comes out more like a contact page. Now I could put some stuff in here just so you can see it, the proverbial contact us. So you see what it would look like, and here could be, anything. And then, they might have a phone. They might have a, an email. No, they'd have their website, which is a bit of a redundancy since you're on a website, you're on a mobile website, but it's put there anyway, maybe they're in Vancouver. Oops, try capital. There we go. We might have, V6B, 5C6. And, oops. Whatever their zip might be, of course. State or province. And the country. And we can drag it on. Oop, didn't drag. There it goes. Oh, that's because that's in the way. Let's drag it on. All right, so I'm going to save it. I'm going to preview it. And there it is. It would call them, it'll contact them. Very straightforward. And of course, it'll take theming if they, like all the widgets, you can use themes. So you save that, preview it. Now it takes on the theming of the page. So you can put it on the same one, especially with a really simple one-page site. This could easily, here's where the here can be anything. There could be a little bit of text. There could be a map. These could be, down below. Let me just drag those down below. Save, preview. They could have been underneath. It can be one of these, if it's a really simple one-page site, this might just be more of a call to action. There may be a map, and then, click to call, click to email, or that's a little bit redundant, so I wouldn't really so much put that there. And of course, they have the little map button. Let me click that. I don't know if it's going to work in the previewer. Yeah. So it's really straightforward. It can actually trigger a map, but you may want to just place the map in, like I said, by using it in here is a nice way to do it. If you fill this out, it'll do the map thing, but this is I think kind of a nicer way where you have a call to action than a map if it's a visiting thing. So with that, that's the basics of the contact. Oftentimes you'll just implement it as its own, say, contact page, or in a really super simple one-page site, you may place it right on that single front page. So in the next video, we'll continue in the combinations, and we're going to look at the form. Now this is an actual contact form. So I'll see you there.